Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Star Wars recap for February 8th, 2022. So yeah, I didn't do one last week. There's stuff to talk about, I just didn't get around to doing one. So yeah, but so I'm just going to be talking about that and another story and whatnot. But I got to jump into the new releases for the last 2 weeks. First there was the Book of Boba Fett, Chapter 5, Return of the Mandalorian, and Chapter 6, From the Desert Comes a Stranger, which, I liked both of them, but, I have a major complaint for both of them, is that, they're not Book of Boba Fett episodes, they're Mandalorian episodes, and, Chapter 5, Boba Fett isn't in it at all. Chapter 6, he's in it, but he doesn't have any dialogue, so it's just kind of weird. You can check out full reviews for both of those. Several High Republic things came out. First, there's Starlight Shadows Remain Part 2, and a short story. Trail of Shadows Issue 4, a comic. The young adult novel, Midnight Horizon. The Battle for Starlight, which is like a retelling of The Fallen Star from the point of view of Bur Yaga Agabury. And the High Republic Issue 14 came out. All that stuff I haven't read yet. So yeah, as I'm kind of behind on High Republic stuff right now. But then Crimson Reign Issue 2 and the Halcon Legacy Issue 1 both came out, which I haven't read either of those also. But coming out this week is the Book of Boba Fett Season 1 Chapter 7, the finale for the first season of the Book of Boba Fett. Maybe series finale, I don't know if there will be more seasons. It'll come out February 9th. But then Trail of Shadows, the High Republic Trail of Shadows Issue 5, and Darth Vader Issue 20 will also come out on the 9th. So yeah, but that's everything there. So let's jump into the news, starting off with some video game news. It was already like 3 weeks ago now. EA and Respawn Entertainment announced 3 new Star Wars games are in development. So yeah, there's an article on StarWars.com, I'm just going to read what that said. Electronic Arts and Lucasfilm Games announced today that they will join forces once again for 3 new Star Wars titles. The next title in the Star Wars Jedi franchise, a strategy game and a first-person shooter, all currently in development from Respawn Entertainment. And I went more in detail about them. Shepherding the next installment in the Star Wars Jedi story is game director Stig Asmussen of Respawn. Peter Hirschman, game director who has long and accomplished history with Star Wars, leads the development on Respawn's Star Wars first-person shooter. New studio helmed by game industry veteran Greg Forchest will create the new Star Wars strategy game developed through a production collaboration between Respawn and BitReactor. Respawn will produce a new Star Wars strategy game while BitReactor leads development on the title. But the article also mentioned that Vince Bella will be overseeing EA and Lucasfilm's relationship going forward. Which Vince Bella is the founder of Respawn Entertainment. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for honestly all of these. Jedi Fallen Order, one of my favorite Star Wars video games, and honestly, one of my favorite Star Wars stories, definitely out of the Disney era. So very excited for another game in that Star Wars Jedi franchise. I would assume it's going to be a follow-up to Fallen Order, but it could be something completely different. But I do think, they'll be continuing Cal's story and whatnot. But a first-person shooter from Respawn, definitely... Star Wars one, definitely excited for that. Titanfall 2, one of Respawn's other games, also is a very good game, one of the best first-person shooter story games of the PS4/Xbox One generation. I just really love the story in that, and the multiplayer is pretty good too. So definitely excited for their take on a Star Wars first-person shooters. First-person shooter, because the Battlefront games from DICE, I've just never been a big fan of DICE's shooters, so excited to see another developer go at it and for more modern age, first person shooters. Obviously a strategy game. I'm excited for that. Bit Reactor was formed from a bunch of old former Firaxis developers, which they developed XCOM and the Civilization games. Which if this game's like XCOM, I'm fully on board. I love the XCOM games. So I'm really into it. It'd be really cool if you could, if it's like you just control like a special ops group of like clones or something. I guess like the Bad Batch, for instance. I don't know if it'll be them, but it'd be cool if you like can control them going on missions and whatnot. So yeah, but I'm all very excited for these 3 titles. Obviously we don't really know much about them and what exactly they'll be about, but well, at least the first person shooter and the strategy game. But I'm definitely excited for both of them. And obviously another Star Wars Jedi game also. Anyways, next there's a new comic miniseries announced titled Star Wars Obi-Wan. It'll be from Marvel. It'll be a new 5-issue miniseries written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Ario Inedito. Inedito has recently done the art for the main Marvel Hyperbolic comic series. At least several of the issues. He didn't do all of the issues, but he did do I believe most of them. But the series will follow Obi-Wan shortly before A New Hope, and we'll be chronicling his earlier adventures in his journal, which we first saw in the 2015 Star Wars Marvel comic series. So it's cool that that element is returning, after not appearing, for a long while. But the series, like I said, will be 5 issues and start in May. There's not really much more details other than that. One funny thing about this, there's like on Twitter, some Disney Plus marketing guy or something, said on Twitter that the Obi-Wan series will be starting up in May, which people are thinking he saw the announcement of this comic series and thought that it was announced it's coming out in May, the series. So, obviously you had to delete the tweet and backtrack what he said, but because he said that, it probably leads me to believe that the Obi-Wan series will start up in May, because, like, why else would he tweet it out? So, yeah, obviously I just assumed May was probably going to be when it would be releasing, because May is a Star Wars month, with May 4th being Star Wars Day, and then also May, being the month when the original movie released, alongside the rest of the original and prequel trilogy and Solo all released in May. So May is just a Star Wars month, so it makes sense to me. And because Disney Plus, they release episodes on Wednesday, May 4th obviously works because that's a Wednesday. May 25th also works because it's also a Wednesday, and that was the release date of the original movie. So yeah, but other than that, not much else to talk about this week. Next week I'll be talking about something, I don't know, if I actually get one out. But this week, the season finale of the Book of Boba Fett, so I'll be doing a review on Wednesday. I'm gonna actually get this one out on time. I'll be doing a full season review also, maybe on Thursday, Friday, the weekend, sometime this week. So you can check that out also. But I've been Stars View, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
I've heard otherwise. I know that you sit on the throne of your former employer.